Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and the follow-up to the Romanian situation. So previously I have done the video talking about the Romanian presidential election basically got cancelled because of alleged Russian interference via TikTok into the Romanian presidential election. So the problem now, the new drama that unfolds is that the funding investigation by this website called snoop.ru, which they investigated and realized that the money spent on the campaign that helped Georgescu to win his election first round was actually by Romanians themselves, one of these political party. So according to this BNE IntelliNews by Denis Chenisa, they say that the funding was actually revealed to be by the pro-EU Liberal Party, the National Liberal Party, the PNL, that is actually conducting this super effective TikTok campaign that actually helped Georgescu for in winning his election. And this information actually is coming from the Romanian tax agency called the National Agency for Fiscal Administration, the ANAF, and which basically put into question the entire Russian induced manipulations on TikTok that helped the so-called far-right candidate Georgescu into the first place in this to go into the second round. This is now a big problem because this is still not confirmed yet. So I did some further digging to make sure that this is fact checked. Like Politico actually reports this as well. So the Politico's angle is slightly different. They say that the campaign by the governing center right party is hijacked, which end up benefiting the so-called far-right candidate, Kalen Georgescu. So the Snoop.ro, sorry, not RU, report shows. So they say that the Romanian National Liberal Party paid for a campaign on TikTok that ended up favoring the far-right independent candidate, Kalen Georgescu. And the so this is just a background about him getting cancelled by the Constitutional Court. So according to the report by Snoop.ro, so which is actually here, so this was the report. Let's translate. So ANAF discovered the PNL paid a campaign that massively promoted killing Georgescu on TikTok. So they discover. So I'm not sure which one I should read first. So let's read the Snoop report first. Then we look at the political's anger. So according to Snoop, they say that ANAF discovered that the balance and verticality campaign action on TikTok is paid by the money of the National Liberal Party. And information was confirmed for Snoop and through discussion and correspondence with the company hired by PNL, the Kensington Communications, which designed the campaign. So the company co-opted 130 influencers on the FameUp platform, and but the form generated by Kensington Communication has undergone some changes that does not belong to their team. So anyway, the hashtag chosen by their company is the hashtag Celebros Seriositate. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And then it got changed into something different, into the Verticalate. So they basically changed. The in front part was the same, but the behind part was different. Changed into verification, is it? And but it's in entirety, this hashtag is actually created for Georgescu. So this is kind of like it's unknown how the change happened. So the campaign gained 2.4 million views, and where the influencers describe Georgescu according to the copy and paste script without nominating him, using the characterization he makes himself. So weird. That's so a bit weird. And then They say that the brief sent to the editorial office is hired by the Liberals, showing that the influencer respected the indication pre-established by PNL. So on the same campaign, the TikTok campaign or the book, PNL at the same time was carried out. Yeah, so the 130 co-opted by Kensington used the Fame Out platform using this hashtag. So I think yeah, they are trained to avoid detection. Very interesting. What the hell is this about? So Secret Service said that this campaign presented to the public as a campaign to raise awareness about the importance of voting. So importance of voting should be a fine. So they say the methods to avoid detection of content elements that do not comply with the policies of the TikTok. A series of brief intended for public awareness, blah 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 blah. So the Permanent Electoral Authority investigated, and yeah, the campaign is not marked for political advertising. So, and investigation by the tax authority and the conclusions is that the money for this balance and verticality came from PNL and more precisely Kensington Communication Companies provides political marketing services by online campaign for Liberals. So so source chose to remain confidential. So this investigation is by the tax authority. Then they're going to send this to the election authority. So they say that this is a shock that the public money offered by taxpayers to PNL was used to promote another candidate. So this is the main thing. So the Kensington Communication actually responded saying that it's intended for public awareness according to the values of the National Liberal Party. It's not meant to have an electoral character to it. It's meant to promote pro-European values and social issues of major interest. So yeah, so they basically try to distance themselves from saying that they are trying to promote the other party candidate. So very weird. Don't know what the hell is happening actually. So this is actually still not yet 100% confirmed by the tax authority yet. So this is just a revelation by Snoop, and then so Politico actually says that so their angle is a bit different. They say that Liberal is a junior coalition partner of the outgoing government, and their candidate is placed fifth, so he's already out. So they say that their campaign is hijacked to benefit JK School. They paid the Kensington Communications, which I did mention just now. So, and Kensington Communications said that if the campaign has been cloned or hijacked in favor of one candidate or another, they ask the competent bodies to verify and take necessary legal measures, which I don't think hijacking of a campaign breaks laws of any kind. That's my opinion. So they say that the script they sent out was actually altered, so they try to distance themselves. But I got a feeling that maybe this is just a political maneuvering. So, Eurasia, I forgot to mute my WhatsApp. I'm so sorry. Mute Asia, Eurasia Daily basically reported similar stuff. After inquiry from the website Snoop, so the firm was hired by the Liberals, admitted that the campaign is paid by the NLP, but it was a large part at the direction of NLP to raise awareness of public opinion. So it's basically it got way too successful. But honestly, like I mentioned, like we have gone through in the previous video about the TikTok numbers, I don't think it's big enough to make such a big swing. I'm quite sure that it's just the message that this candidate put out is just better. So in his own statement regarding the revelation of the campaign paid by the PNL or the National Liberal Party, say that this proved that there is no interference except of the Dembovita type, which I'm not particularly understand the context, or maybe this is a Romanian thing, and accuses the PNL of manipulating the elections, which is kind of weird. So he appealed for the Prosecutor General of Romania to take notice and shed lights on this situation. So the main statement by the Jukescu. So all this time we see that we do not have free elections. As in '89 we were known as the bravest nation, and we are known today. We are known that. Yeah. So basically, he said that he continued to say that the constitutional court have basically thrown away their democracy. Yeah, and established a dictatorship. So he said a very long statement, which I don't think is, yeah, don't have to go through too much about it. So and so this is the company statement. I think it's pretty much the same thing. So which is gone through by Snoop as well. I think they confirmed that they did not make and was not asked to campaign for Kaylin Jekescu. So they emphasized. So that's basically it. It's basically more or less the same thing. So the problem now is that the president right now, you have the presidential election that is now cancelled and have to be redone. The current president just unconstitutionally extended his stay as a president. So some claim that this dictatorship. So very complicated situation right now. So this still developing. The ANAF, the tax authority have not confirmed this information yet. This is purely by Snoop, but it looks like it's going to be true since even Politico echoed it. So anyway, let's see how this continues to play out. So thank you for watching. Do press the like button, subscribe, and I will continue to monitor the Romanian situation as it goes along. And I'll see you guys in the next update.